Okey, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi, selamat tengah hari tengah hari dah. Okey, selamat tengah hari kepada semua murid-murid CBN, okey, dan juga murid-murid daripada sekolah lain yang sempat ikuti live channel ni. Okey, so hari ni kita nak buat satu tajuk lagi, iaitu the discussion for paper 2, okay, discussion several example for paper 2 as we focus on chapter 3, integration, okay, kita fokus pada tajuk pengamiran. Okay, so when we talk about chapter 3 paper 2, there will be a long question. Normally they are 10 marks, okay, tapi tak tahulah, depends pada every year punya soalan macam mana set by the lembaga peperiksaan, but we need to understand how we solve the problem involving for integration for paper 2. Okay, we need to have the experience to solve that problem. Okay, so I hope sebelum kita start ni, okay, ini merupakan kelas yang terakhir lah untuk integration. Okay, so lepas ni kalau ada kelas lagi, kalau diharapkan kita punya MCO kita ni ataupun PKP kita ni tamat lah this week. Okay, so I pun tak nak lah berterusan lagi 2 minggu lagi. Oh, penat, letih duduk rumah. So I lebih suka pergi sekolah. Okay, pergi sekolah, type tulis dekat whiteboard, lagi best berbincang dengan korang. Okay, tapi tak apa, hopefully minggu ni ialah minggu terakhir. So korang semua jangan happy-happy sangat. Okay, stay safe, duduk kat rumah. Alright, okay, so let's start our final discussion for chapter 3. Okay, paper 2. Okay, so please refer to the handout that given by Alicia to you guys. Okay, so there's a 5 question for paper 2 here. Okay, so every question here is a 10 marks. Okay, this is a long question. This is made for paper 2 section B. Okay, section B, 5 example. Okay, 5 examples. So now let's start our first question. Alright, okay, so soalan pertama macam mana? Alright, soalan pertama the diagram below show the curve y equals to x squared over by 3 and the straight line y equals to 3 and x equals to 4. So, and then the shaded region also given there. And you see, I told you there's a 3 question that always mentioned that always ask exam. First, find the point of intersect. Number 2, after we determine the point of intersect, we need to determine the area of the shaded. After that, we need to find the volume of the certain or shaded region. Okay, so it's a what we call it, repeated question. But for your information, not necessarily this is a strict question, so it's not kebat. Kebat question like number 4. Okay, question number 4 is a kebat question, especially for B. But the question number 1 is a straightforward question. Okay, so please be careful. Alright, so number 1. Okay, let's draw the diagram. Okay, this is a simple diagram. And this, okay. So y equals to 3, x equals to 4. And the curve y equals to x squared over 3. Okay, this is the shaded. Alright, now guys, this is a soalan for question number 1. Alright, so the curve is given with the equation y equals to x squared over by 3. The line of y equals to 3 also given, and the x equals to 4 is also given. This is the line, is a boundary, act as a boundary of the shaded region. Sekejap ya, someone message. Okay, alright. So now that's macam mana, how we find the point of intersection. Okay, they're asking about to find the point A. The point A is here. So this is the coordinate of A. How we find this coordinate A? Okay, now look at your question, or look at your equation given here. So the point A is the intersection between the curve and the straight line. Which straight line? The y equals to 3, not x equal to 4. X equal to 4 is here. This is line y equals to 3 intersect with the curve. So, I told you, if you want to find the point of intersection, you need to use simultaneous. Kena guna persamaan serentak to solve the problem. How to use the persamaan serentak? Make sure both equations y is, now your curve y is already subject, your y equals to 3 also y is already a subject, therefore this makcik and 3 are equivalents. That's what I mean by simultaneous equation. So number 1a, so since x squared over by 3 equals to 3, okay, now what I did is what I do here is x squared over by 3 equals to 3, because this is y equal to something, this is y equals to 3, right? Okay, this is the curve equation, this is a straight line of line y here. So we solve the problem by determining the value of x. So x squared equals to 9. Yeah. Now, x squared equals to 9. How much your value x? So now tell me, how much your x now? Please write your answer in the live chat here. Okay. X squared equals to 9. X equals to what? Tell me. Basic, this is a basic for calculation, basic mathematics. X squared equals to 9, x equals to whatever. Please find me the answer. Okay. Alright. Okay, please write your answer in the live chat here. X squared equals to 9. X sama dengan berapa? This one, Okay, so Adina, Hana, okay, sudah dapat x equals to 3. When you square root the number, every time you square root a positive number, the answer always plus minus 3, plus minus answer. So the answer actually is a plus minus 3, but you need to make a conclusion, because you look here, we just write x equals to plus minus 3, but look at the situation of A here. A is located on the first quadrant. First quadrant, our x is a positive. Therefore, you just make a conclusion, x equals to 3. Okay, x equals to 3. Okay. Remember, every time you do the square root, the answer always plus minus. But check again your quadrant. So, since this is the first quadrant, so x equals to 3, not negative 3. Okay, now that's your coordinate x. We are talking about coordinate A. Coordinate A must consist of x and y. So since A is coordinate x is 3, here already got the 3. How to find coordinate of y? Okay, Angel, my brain is not working today. Angel, please repent. Okay, sila bertaubat. SPM is around the corner, right? Alright, now how to find coordinate of y here? Okay, now look at A. A is the point of intersect, right? So, between the curve and the straight line. I told you in the previous example, you want to find the coordinate of y, you may choose either curve or the straight line equation, as long they are intersect each other like this. Since the y equals to 3 are easy, so the y equals to 3 already shown here, so what's your value of y here? It will be 3. Okay, so the answer here, y is 3, the coordinate of y. The coordinate of y also 3. If I want to use the curve equation, also can. So y equals to x squared over by 3. This x will replace with the coordinate of x. So 3 squared is 9. Over by 3, then you get y equals to 3 again. So, very simple. Alright. So that is coordinate of A. So therefore, A is 3, 3. Done. Settle soalan pertama. Soalan pertama ni biasanya 2 markah saja. Okay, 2 markah saja. Okay, atau 3, paling banyak pun 3. Tapi macam ni senang sangat, 2 lah I think. Okay, soalan B. Now, question B. Find the area of the shaded region. Now you look here. Look carefully the curve. The curve, the boundary line, we got y equals to 3 and we got x equals to 4 and the x-axis here. We want to find this shaded region area. So this is not this is not like the, what we call it, we learn this thing actually in the application of area. I told you, if you still remember, this is the curve and this is a border, this is the line that act as a boundary of the curve of the shaded region. Now, how we find the area? So since they are combining like this, so we need to split the diagram. Split the diagram. So it will become like this. Okay. Alright, it will become like this. So I split the curve and the straight line of y equals to 3, x equals to 4. So now we got two different sections, section 1, section 2, or section A, section B. I labeling as A and B here. So, sorry, A dah ada kat atas 2 point, takut confused. One Roman, second Roman. So, one Roman and second Roman. So, the first Roman here is the first section. The second Roman is your second region. Okay, so to find this area, that means we need to plus these two regions. Okay, you must determine the area of the curve first, the first region here. And then after that, you need to find the area of the second region. Then you plus both. Then you get the final answer. So, to find the area of the curve, now look at the curve shaded. The shaded are moving towards x-axis. So, your limit is 0 to 1. Alright? 0 to 1. You cannot use 0 until 4, because they are different diagram. They are different line here. This is only curve. This is a straight line. So they are different. That's why I need to split the diagram. So refer back to our previous video. Our tajuk, what's that? Application of area. Okay. So 0 to 1 is the limit for makcik ini. And what is the shape of this number 2 diagram? The second diagram here. This is a rectangle. How to find area of rectangle? So, back to basic, sekolah rendah, korang dah belajar. Okay, so now, the first diagram area is, okay, integrate from 0 until 3. Kenapa 3? Sebab di sini 3. Because the A value is x equals to 3, so this one also 3. Alright, so 0 to 3 is the limit. 0 to 3 is the limit. So the curve is given. Okay, so since the shaded is towards the x-axis, so integrate 03 y dx. The formula, refer back to basic area. Okay, basic area punya video. Okay, so 03 y dx. So now cut and paste the y equation, x squared over by 3, put it here. So we just do the normal integration. After that, okay, so it become like this, and we do the normal integration. Okay, so someone tell me how much the answer for first region. So x squared integrate will become x cubed over by 3 times 3 is equals to 9 to the limit of 0, 3, and you sub 3 and 0 inside. So tell me how much the answer for the first region. Okay, first region. Now, I leave it for you to give me the answer. Okay, when we integrate y, this one, x squared over by 3, and then we integrate that, it becomes x cubed over by 9. Why 9? Because x squared plus 1 equals x cubed. That cube 3, you need to bring down, and then that 3 meets with the another 3 here, so it becomes times, so it becomes 9. So x cubed over by 9, 3, and 0 to the limit. So we need to insert 9. Tell me the answer for number 1. The first region. Okay, that is the first region. Alright, so for the second region, the second region is a rectangle, right? It's a rectangle here. Now, how to find the rectangle area? Length times height, betul tak? Ataupun panjang darat lebar. Okay, so how much the width here? So this is a 3, this is 4, right? X equals to 4. So the difference is 1. So makcik ini adalah 1. Okay, makcik ini 1, beza dia. Because 4 here, x equals to 4, this is 3, so 4 minus 3, 1. How about the height? Tak payah susah hati. Height already given here. Y equals to 3, right? That is your height. Okay? So, this is height 3. So, area of second region is length times height. Okay? Width times height. Okay? So, the width is 1. The height is 3. So, the answer 3. Okay? 3. Okay, now that is your second region. The second region answer is 3, eh? So, the first region, how much the answer? The first region. Okay, sama. Syamila dah dapat, eh? Syamila dapat jawapannya 3, eh? So, I assume the first region correct, eh? You need to calculate for me, eh? So, the first region, the answer is 3. Okay. Alright, since we already obtained the first region area and the second region area, so to find the total area of the shaded region, just plus both regions. So the answer is therefore total area equals to 6. Right? How I get 6? 3 plus 3. Okay, very simple, very straightforward question. Alright, that is number 1B and 1C. Okay, 1C, what's about? 1C kita, okay, find the volume that revolve when the shaded region, this shaded region 1 and 2, rotate through 360 degree, okay, about x-axis. Now, look carefully. The soalan asking is find the total volume of this shaded region, the whole thing here, the first and second. When this makcik rotated against x-axis, right? Against x-axis, about 360. That means they are rotating like this. This is your paxi x, right? So they are rotating like this. So what happened there? How we find the volume? Okay. Now, this is paxi y. If the soalan said rotate against y-axis, that means they are rotating like this. They are rotate pada paxi y, that means they are rotate like this. Okay. Kalau pada paxi x, they are rotate like this. Okay. So now, since the soalan already mentioned rotate against x-axis, that means we need to use the formula of x-axis. That's number 1. Number 2, how we find the volume for this makcik. Now you look at the diagram carefully. The diagram very complicated because they are combined two different curves, two different lines, a curve and a straight line. That's why from the start we split the diagram. So to find the volume for this question, that's why you need to find the volume of the first region first. And then you find the volume for the second region. Now, look at the first region here. The first region, the curve is given, right? And the limit 0 to 3. So, no problem. So, the first region, very straightforward. The volume, the volume. So, first region, the volume. Don't forget pi. Integrate 0 to 3, the y squared dx. Okay? The formula to find the volume against x-axis is pi, integrate the limit y squared dx. Now look at the curve equation. This is y, not y squared. So cut and paste the y, put it here, and don't forget to square. Okay, so pi integrate 0, 3, y is x squared over by 3 squared dx. Okay, so you just replace the y equals to x squared over by 3. Then you got squared outside. So how you solve the problem? You need to expand first. So x squared, it becomes x power 4. Okay. So simplify first. Before you start integrate, you need to simplify your equation. So x power 4 over by 9 dx. Then you start do the normal integration. So x power 4 plus 1, 5 over by 5 times 9 is 45. To the limit 0 and 3. Okay, so you are supposed to get like this. So this is your y equation, x squared over by 3 squared, you got x power 4 over by 9, and then you do the normal integration, x power 5, because 4 plus 1. 5. And then that 5 bring down here and meet with 9, and then it became times again. So 5 times 9 is 45. So to the limit 0 and 3, sub 0 and 3 inside this equation. And now tell me what is the answer for volume first region. Okay, so you insert 3 and 0. Okay, so what is the final answer for first region? Okay, we insert the 3 and we insert 0. Okay, now tell me the answer. You do the calculation for me here. Okay, that is the first region. Okay, to find the volume. Now look at the second region. Second region here. Okay, the second region is a square, right? A square, when you rotate, what will happen? The square, if you rotate, it become a cylinder. You must understand the concept of rotation, okay? Ataupun di sini we call revolve, okay? Pusingan, the meaning, okay? So when a square you rotate, it become a cylinder. How you find the volume of cylinder? Okay? Formula for cylinder. That's why you need to know the formula of volume, the volume of shape. The volume of shape, we learn several shape in mathematics. This is at maths, okay? At maths, tak akan bagi you the formula of shape. You need to remember yourself, okay? Mathematics, yes, they give you the formula on the front page. But at maths, no, At maths, you need to remember yourself, okay? So, the square here, when you rotate, it become a cylinder, right? Dia kan rotate dari bulat. Atas ni dan atas ini juga rotate dari bulat. So, it become a cylinder. So, cylinder formula is what? So, for the second region, actually, the volume equals to cylinder. So, the cylinder volume. So, the cylinder volume is pi r squared h. That is the formula for cylinder. Okay, the volume for cylinder, okay, pi r squared h. Okay, now, since, okay, these are rotating like this, right? Okay, so your radius will be 3. This is your radius. Okay, so bila dia rotate, okay, it becomes like this. Okay, it become like this. Okay, they are rotating. Okay, ini bukan circle, circle kat bawah ni. Circle bukan kat bawah ni tau, circle kat sini. Ni circle dia, saya tunjuk circle dia. Dah buruk dah gambar ni. So, korang pastikan salin dah tadi. Okay, ini circle dia. Okay, this is the circle. The circle. The top and bottom, the top and base dia. Ni height dia, So, ni tak ada padam balik. Okay, ni height dia. Alright, so this is the radius. This also radius. This also radius. This one also radius. That's why I told you the radius is 3. Okay, from here to here is the diameter. So the answer is 3. So pi r squared h. Pi r is 3 squared. How about your height? Where's your height? Your height is here, from here to here. Okay, daripada 3 sampai 4 ni, inilah height dia, betul tak? Ini height untuk silinder. Ni silinder korang. Kalau korang baring kan. Nampak tak? Ni top, ini bottom, ini tegak dia. Okay, this is your height. Your height, how much? This is 4, this is 3. So the difference is 1. So this is the formula for volume. Pi r squared h. So pi r 3 squared h, 1. So simplify. So you're supposed to get 3 squared, 9 times 1, 9, 9 pi. Okay guys, this is the answer for second region, 9 pi. How about the first region? Now someone tell me how much the answer for first region. First region, the first region, the curve. Okay, the curve, how much the volume of this curve? Okay, this curve, when you rotate, it become like this. it become like this. Nampak tak? Dia jadi apa ni? Bulat, sini ada, lepas tu ni curving, okay? Curving. Alright, so now tell me what is the answer for first region. Okay, so when you get this first region, the curve volume, substituting the 3 and 0 inside, then you get the answer. Then you need to plus with 9 pi. Then that is your total volume of question number 1C. Alright, so please tell me the answer, yeah? Okay, so I leave it for you to calculate. Alright, settle first question. Okay, sekejap, minum dulu. Haus. Okay. Okay, now look at the second question. So, second question, okay. Apa soalan ni? Oh, soalan ni pendek je, paper 2. Yang ni biasanya dalam 6 markah. Ataupun dia tak sampai 10 yang ni. Sebab this is more to section A, paper 2. Because there's no question about area or volume, So now, the fungsi kecurunan or we call function gradient ataupun gradient function is given by, okay, the gradient function of the curve is given x squared plus px minus 5, So question number 2, the GOF, the gradient function, okay, the GOF equals to x squared tambah px tolak 5, okay. Just take out all the information. The GOF equals to this one. And then followed by, given that Q is the point, okay, is a turning point, okay. Q is a turning point of the curve. Q, turning point. Okay, the coordinate is 1 over 3. Okay, interesting. And the soalan is find the value of P. Okay, soalan pertama. Okay, guys. Now, the GOF is given. Okay, the GOF is given by x squared tambah px minus 5. And Q is the coordinate lies on the curve. And this Q have a special name which is we call a turning point. With the coordinate of Q is 1 over 3, Turning point. Okay, this is chapter 9. If you still remember, chapter 9 in differentiation. That's why I told you, differentiation, pembezaan dan juga pengamiran, integration, they are related, they are sibling. Okay, macam twins, sibling, okay. So, they are related. Okay, yin and yang, something like that. Okay, so, since Q is a turning point, now, back to basic, back to chapter 9. When I told you GOF equals to this, x squared plus px plus minus 5, GOF actually equals to dy dx. You must know the definition of dy dx. dy dx got 3 names. It can be a GOF, it can be a turning point, it also can be the GOT, gradient of tangent. Okay, there are 3 things about the dy dx. So you need to be careful. Okay, so now, since the GOF is given, that means we straight away assume that is your dy dx. So dy dx equals to x squared tambah px minus 5. That is your dy dx. GOF and dy dx, they are same thing. Now, we want to find the Q, we want to find P when Q is a turning point. Okay, when we talk about turning point, when we let's refresh back our chapter 9. dy dx will become a turning point when this dy dx we let equals to kosong. We let equals to 0. So, x squared minus px, minus ke plus? Oh, plus. X squared plus px minus 5, we let equals to 0 here. Okay. we let equal to 0. So it become a turning point. Okay, the coordinate of x become turning point. Now you look here. The turning point is already given. 1 over 3. So this coordinate 1 here is your nilai x, is your value x here. So we just take and cut and paste, put it on your x here. So put 1 here, put 1 here, equal to 0, then we can calculate p. So it's a very straightforward. Therefore, 1 squared tambah p times 1 minus 5 equal to 0. Alhamdulillah, p sama dengan 5 tolak 1, 4. So, very straightforward. When we sub x equals to 1 into our turning point formula here, okay, so 1, 1, then we sub the value, then p equals to 4, right? Please double check the calculation here, okay? So, update your GOF now, your dy dx. Therefore, dy dx actually is x squared tambah 4x tolak 5. That is your dy dx. Okay, just update the value of b plus 4. Okay, now what's the second question? So first sudah settle A. So second question, we find the equation of the curve. That's why I asking you to update the dy dx, the value of b. So since we want to find the equation of the curve, apa itu persamaan lengkung tersebut? So the dy dx, we know that equals to this one. So if we want to find the original equation of the curve, we need to integrate makcik ini. Okay, we need to kamirkan, integrate this dy dx. So what will happen is we just write y equals to integration. Okay, so don't forget to write the dx at the back. I kalau terlupa tak apa, you guys jangan lupa. Okay, I remind you again. Don't forget to write the dx here or dy. Depends on the question. Now we are talking about find the original of the curve equation. That means dx. Okay, so x squared plus 4x minus 5 integrate. There's no limits here. Okay, because this is apa dia? Okay, this is a indefinite integration. Okay, indefinite. So that means at the end of our calculation here, we must put plus c. Okay, don't forget that. Okay, so we just do the normal integrate. So y sama dengan x cube per 3 tambah 4x integrate, it become 4x squared over by 2. So 4 and 2 bottom, we can simplify by becoming 2x squared minus 5x tambah c. Don't forget tambah c here. Okay, now we got y, we got c, we got x. We cannot have c like this. C must have a value. 0 also a value. So that's why you need to identify how much the value of c. Now look, what's the coordinate we need to substitute here. That's why the soalan give us q. Q is a turning point. Q actually lies on this curve. Dia terletak on this curve equation. So we can take this value and put it here to find the value of c. So don't worry. So 1 is your x, 1 over 3, right? Yeah, 1 over 3 is your value y. Okay, put it 1 over 3, x is 1, simplify, then you get c. So y is 1 over 3, x is 1 cube over by 3 tambah 2, 1 squared tolak 5, 1 plus c. Okay, someone calculate for me, tell me how much your value c here. Okay, how much your value c here. Okay, after you get the value c here, you need to update your equation. So you need to rewrite again your equation, okay, with the value of c. Okay, that will be the end of question B. Okay. Okay, guys. So far, okay or not? Okay, I want you to calculate for me the value of C here. Okay, how much the value of C, and then write down your answer in the live chat here. Okay, macam tu juga dengan soalan yang tadi question number 1. Okay, so I leave it for you to calculate, and now look at the question C. Okay, Jia. Okay, Just sudah dapat and choose sudah dapat. Oh, 3 sudah dapat C equals to 3. Alright. So we update the equation. So y equals to x cubed over by 3 plus 2x minus 2x squared minus 5x plus 3. Okay, that is the end of question B. Okay, Hana juga dapat C equals to 3. Okay, now when we get the C equals to 3, update the old equation. Settle. That is your equation of the curve. Now look at question C. Question C, we are asking about the coordinates of another turning point. Okay, now guys, Q is not the sole turning point. Q have another friend, which is QR lah. Let's say we labeling as R. R also is a turning point of this curve. How we find the coordinate of R? That is the question for C. Okay, that means we got two different turning point on this curve. Now, to find the turning point, I told you the formula is dy dx. We must let equal to 0, right? Look at your dy dx. Where is your dy dx? Your dy dx actually is your GOF. Your GOF is what? X squared tambah P. P ni berapa tadi? Dah dapat kan? 4. So, this is your dy dx. X squared plus 4x minus 5. And I told you, you must let this dy dx equals to 0 to find the turning point. So, dy dx equals to x squared plus 4x minus 5. You must let equal to 0. You must let equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation here. Then you find the roots. You find x1 equals to what? X2 equals to what? Use your calculator. Put inside A, B, and C value. Then you get the answer for x. One of the answer is x equals to 1. Sudah dapat. But the second answer of x, that is what question about. The question asking us the second point of turning point. Okay, so tell me what is your roots here. There will be a 2 bracket here, and the first x equals to 1, the second x equals to what? Okay, so the quadratic equation, the 2 bracket to 0, then x, the first x equals to 1 because 1 is already given, and your second x you need to calculate. Okay, you need to calculate. Alright, please tell me. Okay, Ifa sudah dapat berapa, Ifa? -5. Okay, I assume that is the answer. So update your bracket. So you're supposed to get like this. So Ifa kata -5, so -5, I put it here. That is your second x. So don't forget to update your quadratic factorization here. Now, the second turning point is x equals to -5. But that is not complete coordinate. We need to find the coordinate of y also. So when x equals to -5, how to find y? Refer back to your answer B. Your answer B curve equation is y equals to blah 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 ni, right? Substitute your -5 into this curve equation. Then you get y. That is your coordinate of y. So x here you replace with -5 power 3 over by 3 tambah berapa ni? Okay, tambah 2 bracket -5 power 2 plus minus 5 bracket -5 plus 3. Then you get your coordinate y. So someone please calculate for me. So I just show you the substitution. -5 tambah 2 -5 power 2 tolak 5 darab -5 plus 3. So we just substitute into the equation of the curve we already obtained on our question B. We just substitute with -5. Then how much here? Tell me how much here. And then when you get this value of y, then you combine with x equals to -5, then it becomes the second turning point. Okay, you cannot leave your answer until here. You must write your conclusion. Your answer must be in terms of coordinates because they're asking about coordinates. Okay, so you know, right, the proper way to write the coordinate, it must have a bracket x and y. So that will be the end of the answer. So You calculate for your y and don't forget to combine with -5. After that, settle. That is question number 2. Okay guys, can we proceed to number 3? Okay, so you guys calculate for number 2 dulu. Okay, I hope you guys no problem for question number 2 and 1. Okay, let's proceed to number 3. Wah, cepat hari ni. Sebab soalan dia tak banyak, ada 5 je. Tapi it's a long question. Alright. So let's do number 3. Okay, for number 3, what's the soalan number 3? Okay, number 3, yes. Number 3 is a 10 marks question. Okay, 10 markah because the diagram is given, the shaded region, find the area, find the volume, find the point of intersect. 3, 3, 4, normally 3, 4, 3, something like that. Okay, the marks. Okay, so total is 10. Now, we draw the diagram first. Okay, diagram dia. Okay, kejap ya. We draw first. Okay. B. A. 5. Y equals to 2x tambah 2. Y equals to negative x squared, negative x squared plus 5. Okay, this one is 0. So the soalan is, okay, this is a shaded kamera. Okay, guys. Question number 3, Question number 3. Abaikan gambar tak cantik. Sepatutnya this is the peak of the curve, So abaikan Anggaplah graf ni cantik. Alright. So, this is a shaded region, the red color here. So the first question is find the coordinate of A and B. This is the point A. This is the point B. Oh, terbalik. This is a point coordinate A. This is a coordinate B, Coordinate B, So, how to find these two coordinates? Now, look carefully. Makcik ini. Makcik B ini, Makcik B ini is very clear, only lies on the line, on the straight line, not the curve and not the intersect between the curve and the straight line. But point A, we can see here this A is actually intersecting point between two different lines, but B purely lies on straight line. So for B, very easy. This is your line of this is your equation of the line. B means the y-intercept, right? How much? Look at your y equals to x plus 2, right? X plus 2. So your y-intercept is 2 here, right? Back to basic, back to mathematics, modern maths. Okay, how you learn with Cik Farah, Puan Farah, lagi siapa cikgu yang ada maths Cik Laili, Miss Laili, Mr. Hood, okay, Cik Cik Suhaimi, and etc. Okay, Puan Go also ajar maths. Okay, so now this is your straight line. 2 here stand for your y-intercept. That means your coordinate B here actually 0, 2. Okay, so B, we know that the value here is 2. So therefore, for first question, B actually 0, 2. Okay, B actually is 2 because y-intercept 2. So we need to write the coordinate format. This is what I call coordinate format. B bracket 0, 2. Okay, settle. First question. First coordinate, okay, not first question. The second coordinate is coordinate of A. Yeah, coordinate of A, there's no choice. You need to apply like we did on the question number 1 here. Like we did number 1. You look here, how we solve the problem of point B here. Point here. We just do the simultaneous. We apply the simultaneous method. Okay, so point A is an intersection between curve and straight line. So curve is given, straight line also given. So Y and Y is both of them are already a subject. So sangat mudah. Belakang ini and belakang here, they are equivalent. So to find the coordinate of A, therefore the first step is 2x plus 2 equals to negative x squared tambah 5. Okay, this is your first step. The straight line equation equals to the curve equation. Now you look here, the x squared is negative. Make sure your x squared become positive. So everything on your right side move to the left. Okay, so it will become x squared tambah 2x. 2 minus 5 is negative 3. We let equal to 0. Now it become a quadratic. So tell me, how much your value x here? You find the roots. Masukkan your A, B, and C in your calculator. Okay, tell me someone. So you are supposed to get two different value of coordinates there. So x1 berapa? x2 berapa? Okay. So this one. Do the, you need to identify the roots of this quadratic. So x1 how much, x2 how much, and tell me. Okay, you do the calculation. So if you obtain the answer for A, then we can proceed to question B. If you cannot determine the answer for A, therefore your question B will be okay, doomsday. Okay, so that means you cannot solve the question B and C without solving the question A. Okay, that's why be careful. Okay, tell me how much the answer for quadratic equation tadi. How much the answer for the roots of quadratic equation? Okay, calculate for me. Hopefully minggu ni last tak nak dah sambung lagi. 2 minggu. Penat sambung. Okay. Guys, berapa jawapan guys? Yang 95 ni mana? 95. Oh, ni tadi. Okay, soalan nombor 2. Now we are number 3. Okay. So, someone? Okay, Shamila get the answer. X equals to 1, x equals to negative 3. Chiu also got x1 is 1, x2 is negative 3. Arina. Arina ke Ariana ni? Masa tu Arina, Ariana. Sama Oh, orang lain kot. Okay. Ariana got x1 3, x negative 3. x1 1, x2 negative 3. Okay, ramai dah dapat. Ifa also get the same answer. So, x1 is 1. x2 negative 3. Now we update. Okay. So that is your coordinate of x. Okay, we got the coordinate of x. x1, 1, x2, negative 3. Now, we are talking about coordinate of A. A located in which quadrant? That's why you need to make a conclusion here. You see here, the curve here and the straight, they are not only intersect at point A, but they are also intersect here. That's why you got two different answers. The point here and the point here. That's why there's a two answer here. So for A, which one is the accurate answer for A? A is a first quadrant. Which one showing us the coordinate on the first quadrant is supposed to be x equals to 1. Okay, so make a conclusion here. Therefore, your A is 1. Okay, your A is coordinate 1, not negative 3, but 1. Negative 3 is here. Okay, but we are talking about coordinate. It must be a complete coordinate. So how about your Y? To find Y, take your 1 here and replacing into straight line equation also can, or you can replacing on the curve equation. It's up to you because A belongs to both line. So choose one of the line. So kalau I jadi you, I pilih the straight line lah sebab no square here and also no negative. So I put it 1, 2 times 1 plus 2. So how much I get Y? So it become 2 times 1 plus 2, then I got 5. So the answer is 5. Sorry. The answer 2 times 1, 2 plus 2, 4. The answer is 4. So this is I tell you, okay, just take the 1 here and put it on your curve, on your straight line equation. 2 times 1 plus 2. 2 times 1, 2 plus 2 is 4, not 5. So just put 4 here. So the coordinate of A actually 1, 4. Settle. So we got two coordinates here, 0, 2 and 1, 4. Okay, that is the first question, 3A. Now let's do the 3B. 3B, they're asking about to find the area of the shaded. We want to find this area of shaded. Macam mana nak buat? A straight line and a curve, they are different region here. This one and the curve, they are not related. They just intersect at point A. That means you need to split the diagram. So when we split the diagram, okay, we split the diagram. So bawah ini become the first diagram, on the top become the second diagram. The bottom here is a straight line and a dashed line. It make a triangle here. And the second region here, it become a dashed line and a curve. So we need to plus both region. Okay, we need to find the both region punya area first, and then we plus together. Alright, so let's say we labeling the first, this is the first region. And this one is the second region. Alright. So I labeling the triangle is the first region, the what we call this, the curve is the second region. Now find the area of the first region. This is triangle, right angle triangle. So since the two, this is 2B, and the coordinate for y here, for the third line here is 4. Okay, so update. Now the height, okay, this is 1. Right, look carefully the diagram. So this is 2, this is 4, and this height is 1. Kenapa 1? Because the coordinate of x is 1. Okay, 0 to 1. Okay, so what is the area for the triangle? So 1 over 2 times width here. The width is 4 minus 2, which is 2, and the height is 1. So for question B, first region, 1 over 2 times 2. How I get 2? Because 4 minus 2. And then the height is 1. Okay. So 1 over 2 times 2 here. This 2 is came from 4 minus 2. Okay. The 4 here minus 2. So dapat 2 here. And then you cut and paste. And your height here is 1. Because based on the diagram here, the coordinate here is 0 to 1. So height is 1. Okay. So 1. Now you calculate, you're supposed to get the first region is 1 over 2 times 2 times 1 is 1. Settle. That is the first region. Okay. Now, how about the second region? So the second region is the curve itself. Okay. And then this shaded region is towards the y-axis. So we using the y-axis formula. Okay. So okay, how about the limits? The limit start from 4 until the top here is 5. So that's your limit, 4 to 5 with this curve. Okay, with this curve equation. This is the curve equation given here. Okay, now, first thing is to find the area of the shaded. Make sure you know where is the located of the where the shaded region moving. It moving towards the y-axis. So we use the y-axis formula. Kenapa? The coordinate given also is the y coordinate, complete coordinate of y here. 4, 5, right? 4 and 5. Okay, so area integrate 4 to 5. Since we are using the y against y-axis, that means the back is dy, but the subject will be x. Be careful because we are talking about against y. Integrate 4 to 5 x dy. Okay, look at your curve equation. This is your curve equation here. Okay, so now how do we find this curve equation area? So 4 to 5, the curve dy. Now look at your curve from equation. This is a negative x squared tambah 2, right? Tambah berapa? 5. So your subject now must be x. So what we need to do? We need to simplify our equation here. We must let our x become the subject. So make sure your x squared become positive first. So x squared equals to y tolak 5. X sama dengan square root. Square root y tolak 5. This is your equation of curve. When we simplify this equation with x become the subject, x squared must become a positive, and the squared move to the right, it become a square root y tolak ya ke y tolak 5? 5 tolak y, sorry, 5 tolak y. Okay, 5 tolak y, I silap kat sini. Okay, so it become x sama dengan 5 minus y square root. Okay, tersilap. Alright, 5 minus y square root. Okay, not y minus 5. So now what we need to do, we just cut and paste this equation, put it here. So it will become limit 5, 4, x is the square root of 5 minus y dy. Okay, now guys, when we talk about square root, the power, I don't want to write the square root here. I want to what we call that, replace the square root with the power. The power of square root actually is power half. That means 5 minus y, a bracket, power of half. Now we do the normal integration. What happened here? This is the formula, right? We can use the formula. So power half plus 1. So you're supposed to get 5 minus y power 1 over 2 power plus 1 is 3 over 2. Okay, over by 3 over 2 times negative 1. 4 to 5. Okay, this is how we apply the formula. So 1 over 2 here, you plus by 1, you're supposed to get 3 over 2. Okay, and then this 3 over 2, you need to cut and paste, put it on the bottom as a denominator, and a bracket. This bracket, look at your y. We got negative 1 in front of the y, right? Minus 1 here. So just cut and paste that negative 1. That is a formula, back to basic. So that's your integration. So simplify this, then sub 4 and 5 into this equation, then you get the second area. For us, you get the second region area. Okay, so I simplify this thing, it become 5 minus y power of 3 over 2 over by negative 3 over 2. Okay, to the limit 5, 4. Okay, so after we simplify, negative 3 over 2 here, then we sub 4, we sub 5, then we calculate, we got the second area. Alright, so I substitute So I substitute the 5 first. So 5 minus 5 power of 3 over 2 over by negative 3 over 2 minus 5 minus 4 over by negative 3 over 2 close the bracket. Now you look here, I sub 5 first. 5 minus 5 kosong, right? 0 power something 0 over by something 0, settle, minus a bracket 5 minus 4 1 power 3 over 2 1 over by negative 3 over 2. It become what? Negative 2 over 3. Negative 2 over 3 meets the negative, it become positive 2 over 3. This one I just simplify it. Okay, please double check the answer. Okay, so the answer here is 0 minus, ini berapa tadi I dah lupa lah. 5 tolak 4, right? 5 minus 4, 1 power 3 over 2 1 over by negative 3 over 2, it become negative 2 over 3, meet the negative, it become positive. So 0 plus 2 over 3 here, it become 2 over 3. That is your answer for second region. And back to here, your first region answer is what? Your first region answer is 1. So the total volume, the total area, therefore, total area equals to 1 plus 2 over 3. So the answer is 5 over by 3 unit. So the total area is 5 per 3. Please double check the calculation. Okay, I tak guna calculator. I just simplify saja. Okay. Kalau bersalah, inform I kat sini dekat live chat ni. Kalau betul pun inform juga. Okay. Alright, settle for question number 3. Number 3, number 4. Oh, number 3. Belum habis lagi. C, you got C. Alright, 3C, we want to find the volume in terms of pi when the shaded region, this shaded region, I already split these two shaded region. When this shaded region rotate 360 degree against Y. This is your Y. Dia rotate ke sebelah Y. Macam ni. Tadi X, right? Now Y. Okay. Sekejap ada message Siapa pula message ni? Okay. Siapa ni? Candy pula siapa? Kalinda ke? Kalinda. Okay, Kalinda dapat berapa ni? Okay, Kalinda, you please write your answer dekat live chat bukan dekat WhatsApp. I kena check kat WhatsApp pula. Okay, Kalinda cakap she got 7 over 3. Nadia got different answer, 4 over 3. So, tak payah malu. Okay, so please double check. I don't know the answer. You need to calculate for me. Okay, you have to calculate for me. Okay, all the step is given here. Okay, so mana tadi soalan ni? Ni. Now, okay, let's do again. Refresh again for number 3B. So, the first one is the right angle triangle here. Okay, this is 2. This 2 and 4. So the difference is 2. The height is 1. So 1 over 2. 1 over 2 times 2 times 1. So we settle, we get 1. But the second region is the curve. Okay, the curve here, you must integrate from 4 to 5. 4 until 5. For the curve with the x become the subject here. So the equation is y equals to negative x squared plus 2. Plus 5. And then we simplify that. X become the subject here. So x equals to 5 minus y square root. And then I cut and paste, put it here. 5 minus y brackets power half. Half plus 1, when we integrate, become 3 over 2. 3 over 2, put it at the bottom. So negative 1 we put here. And the limit 5 and 4. Okay, now makcik ini. Okay, someone dapat berapa jawapan dia? 5 per 3 juga. Okay, Hana dapat 5 per 3. Okay, tak apa, we check. So now, 2 minus y power of 3 over 2 over by negative 3 over 2 But yeah. So we insert the limit. Okay, Shamila got 4 over 3. Okay, let's do again. We insert 5 here first. So this is 5 minus 5 over by negative 3 over 2. So 5 minus 5 is 0. 0 power something, always 0. Over by number, of course 0. Okay. So 0 minus. Okay, I put like this. So this thing, when we simplify, it becomes 0. Minus. Okay, now we put it here. 5 minus 4. Now we are insert 4 here. Okay, y with 4. So 5 minus 4, 1. 1 power of 3 over 2, 1. Okay, 1 whatever number, 1 when you power whatever number, always 1. Okay, so over by negative 3 over by 2. Okay, so it become 1 over by negative 3 over by 2. Here. So 1 over negative 3 over by 2 When you simplify, it becomes 2 over 3, negative 2 over 3. Negative 2 over 3 mixed with minus here, it becomes plus. So it becomes 0 plus 2 over 3. So the final answer is 2 over 3. Okay, the final answer is 2 over 3. So this 2 over 3, we just plus with 1 tadi. So 1 plus 2 over 3, you're supposed to get 5 over 3. Okay. So Syamila got 4 over 3. Hana dapat 5 over 3. Okay. Someone dapat, Nadia pun dapat 4 over 3. Okay, please double check. Maybe I do the wrong calculation here. Okay, I don't know. But that means what I mean is this is the method to solve the problem. The calculation, I leave it for you. Okay, you need to calculate. Alright. So now I rasa jawapannya 5 over 3. So please double check. Okay. Okay, now we are finished the 3B. Now look at the 3C. The 3C. Korang jangan malu tau, tulis je jawapan dekat sini. Tak apa, salah tak apa. Kita rediscuss, okay, rediscuss. Okay, now question 3C, we are talking about to find the volume of the shader when it rotates, when this thing rotates against Y axis. So, okay, teacher, when I try in my calculator, they say 1 power 3 over 1 power 3 over 2 equals to half. That's your Syamila itu ke? Maksud you? Okay, let's we do. 1 power 3 over 2. Kejap. What? I got 1. Macam nak tunjuk nampak ke? I just press 1. Okay, I just press 1 power with, okay, 3 over 2. Make sure your power put a bracket. If you forgot to put a bracket, it become 1 power 3 divided by 2. Okay, please be careful. Okay, I think Syamila, I think you do like that. You forgot to write a bracket. So 3 over by 2. Okay. Macam nak nampak ni? Tak nampak kot. Reflection light kat sini. Okay, 1. Okay, I tunjuk macam ni lah. 1 there. There's a 1 here. This is 1. A bracket power 3 over by 2. Close bracket equal. The answer is 1. Okay. If you forgot to put a bracket, that's why you got 1 over 2. Okay. So please be careful. Okay. Now guys, let's talk about 3C. 3C. Okay. This is a right angle triangle. This is a curve. When they rotate, okay, they are form a different shape. Okay. Now I want to draw here. Okay, so gambar ni akan jadi buruk lah selepas draw, I dah update sini. When the triangle rotate on Y axis, so it becoming okay. Nampak? Triangle here, the triangle here, when they rotate, it becoming a cone. Okay, a cone here. And when the curve rotate against Y, it become hemisphere. It become hemisphere. Okay. So now, since we already split the diagram, so the first question C the first diagram is a cone. Okay, it's a cone diagram. So to find the cone diagram now, I kembangkan gambar ni supaya korang nampak lebih jelas. Okay. So I split the diagram. So I show you the first diagram dulu. Oh sorry, tak nampak. Ini adalah first diagram. Actually they are formed from the right angle triangle. Then when the right angle triangle rotate, it become a cone. Okay, it become a cone here. So now, how to find the volume of cone? Apa formula dia? Korang sekarang ada phone kan, bolehlah tengok, guna Google je terus dapat jawapan apa formula of cone. Tapi when you sit for SPM paper, you must remember the formula of cone. Cone, cone, trapezium, cone, cylinder, pyramid, etc. Sphere. Okay. So cone, the volume is 1/3 pi r squared h. 1/3 pi r squared h. 1/3 pi. R is your radius here. Your radius here, how much? Okay, so back to here, your radius is your height of the, the height of the triangle is 1. Okay, radius is 1 here. Okay, this is your radius. 1. Okay, 1 here. How about your height? Height is from top until this one to the peak of the cone, inverted cone here. Okay, inverted cone. The peak is here. So how much the difference here? This is coordinate of what? The coordinate y here. Okay, the coordinate y here is 4, right? And then the peak here is 2. So how much the difference? 2. So 1/3 pi r is 1 squared. Height is 4 minus 2 is 2. So dapat jawapan berapa? 1 squared, 1 times 2, 2 times 1/3, 2/3 pi. Okay, guys. The cone volume equals to 2/3 pi. 1/3 pi times 1 squared times 2. Okay. The radius is 1, the height is 2. Okay, substitute everything. Settle. That is the first region. How about the second region? The second region, let me draw the diagram. It's a curve, right? Okay, it's a curve. X, Y. And the curve okay, this is the second diagram. The second diagram actually is a curve here. And this curve rotate against y, it become a hemisphere, right? It's a become hemisphere. So this one easy. You can use the formula of hemisphere or you can use the formula of integration. So I'm using the integration formula. All right. So to find this volume, where is it? So the volume is to pi integrate of the limits is 4 to 5. Okay, the limits here is from 4 to 5, right? From the soalan original, this is 4, this is 5, right? So integrate 4 to 5. Now we are rotate against y, right? So that means the subject must be x squared dy. Okay, so this is the formula. Okay, now because rotate against y, look at the soalan, rotate against y. So we use formula against y. So our equation of the curve actually is what? Y equals to negative x squared tolak 5 kan? Tambah 5, sorry. Alright, this is your original curve equation. Since we want the x squared a subject, now we already have an x squared here. So what we can do? We just simplify so that x squared become a subject, therefore 5 minus y. X squared equals to 5 minus y. And then no need to remove the square so that it becomes square. No need, because we are talking about x squared here. This is x squared. Now cut and paste this whole thing, put it here. So pi integrate 4, 5 minus y dy. Okay, 5 minus y dy. Okay, so now we do the normal integration. Okay, and we sub the limit 5 and 4. So 5y minus y squared over 2 to the power 4, so to the limit 4 and 5, and substitute the limits. 5 times 5 minus 5 squared over by 2 minus 5 bracket 4 minus 4 squared over by 2 Then you get the answer. Okay, now this is the second region. The second region, integrate 5 to 4 x squared dy. This one we substitute the x squared and we do the normal integration. We got this and substitute the limit 5 and 4 here. Then we got the answer. Now, the answer you need to calculate for me. I leave it for you. So, you got this answer. You need to plus with makcik ini. So, this is the first region. This is second region. You plus together both. Then you get the final answer, the total volume of the shaded region. Okay, I leave it for you to calculate for me here. Okay, for number 3C. Okay, so settle question number 3. I thought hari ni boleh habis cepat. Rupanya 2 jam juga sejam lebih apa? Sampai pukul 4 juga, I think. Okay, so now look at number 4 Kita ada lebih kurang half an hour lagi. Alright. So number 4, ya, number 4 ni yang I nak sangat ni bincang. Sebab this is a kebat. Sekejap soalan ni macam mana ni? So number 4, given that the kx squared minus x is a gradient function, okay, where k is a constant, y minus 5x plus 7 equal to 0 is the equation of tangent to the curve at the point of 1 and 2. I see. Find the value of k. Alright, soalan number 4. Number 4, we got 2 different questions, 4A and 4B. So, this one I think is a 10 marks question. Okay, because soalan A tu agak susah juga. Soalan B pun find the volume. So, maka dia banyak. So, this is a 10 marks question. Okay. 2000 berapa ni? SPM 2014 Okay. So, question 4B tu yang kebat. Because I scream. Okay. So now, 4A. So, given that the function gradient, that is your GOF, we just write the GOF. The GOF equals to dy dx. Always remember that. Equals to kx squared minus x. Settle. Okay, and then there's a straight line, y minus 5x plus 7, that are tangent to the curve. Okay, now, just sketch a line. Okay, let's say I sketch a line here. I have a graph like this. Contoh ni contoh saja graph. And the point 1, negative 2, 1, negative 2. 1, negative 2. Oh, kat bawah lah. Okay. Pada balik. Okay. Let's say I have this kind of graph. One negative 2. Okay, guys. So I have a curve, and then I got a point. A point 1, negative 2. This point is a tangent to the straight line here. Okay. This straight line, the curve equation is not given, but the GOF of the curve is given here. The straight line equation is given, which is y tolak 5x tambah 7 equal to 0. Okay, so y minus 5x tambah 7 equal to 0. The straight line equation is given. The curve equation is not given, but the GOF of this curve is here. So, tak ada masalah. Kita boleh cari juga the curve equation later. So, now, the soalan asking is, find the coordinate of K. Mana K? Oh, here. How to find K? Okay, since GOF is given, and 1 and negative 2 is the point of tangent. And this is the point of, this is a point intersect between the line and the curve. That means this point belongs to tangent point. So, just write down your dy dx equals to kx squared minus x. And then, since we are talking about gradient of tangent, okay, gradient of tangent, that means, look at the straight line equation. Your straight line equation is y tolak 5x tambah 7, right? You must form that equation, change the equation so that it become a gradient form. So, y sama dengan 5x tolak 7 we change the equation of straight line here into a gradient form. Now from this gradient form, we know that the gradient here is 5. 5 ini actually is the gradient of tangent here. We just take this thing equals to 5. Okay, equals to 5. Okay, because this is a GOT. Okay, GOT. 5 actually the gradient of tangent. So how we get 5 here? Because of the straight line here. They are tangent line to the curve. So you change into the gradient form, take 5 here. But the problem is how to find K. Now look at here, the point of intersecting between the point of tangent here, the tangent to the curve and the straight line here is 1 and 2. Look at here, we got x equals to 1. Substitute 1 here. So we can find K. So K1 squared tolak 1 equals to 5. K minus 1 equals to 5. K sama dengan 6. Sangat straightforward. Okay, K equals to 6. Okay, please double check Please double check the calculation. Okay, now update your dy dx. Settle for first question. Alright, so second question. Find the curve equation. When we talk about the persamaan lengkung, cari persamaan lengkung sebenar. Persamaan lengkung tadi tu kita tak tahu, right? We need to identify. How to identify? By integrate the GOF again. So, your GOF ataupun dy dx dia sama Actually, your GOF equals to 6K is already obtained 6x squared tolak x. Therefore, y curve equals to integrate of GOF equals to integrate of dy dx. So, equals to integrate 6x squared tolak x here. So, you want to find the curve equation. So, you must integrate your GOF. GOF and dy dx, they are related. So, substitute the dy dx here. Then do the normal integration. This is indefinite, not definite. Indefinite. That's why there's no limit. So, don't forget to plus C at the back. After you finish your integration. So, how much your y here? So, your y is supposed to be y sama dengan 6x squared x cubed over by 3. So, it become 2x cubed tolak x squared over by 2 plus c. Okay, that is your integration answer after you integrate makcik ini. 6x squared minus x integrate become 6x cubed over by 3. 6 and 3 potong-potong become 2x cubed minus x squared over 2 plus c equals to y. I told you with our answer in the form of in term of c, you must determine the value of c. Siapa ni message? Okay. Okay. So how to find c here? Now look at here. We got a coordinates 1, negative 2. Complete coordinate substitute. 1 with x, c with y with negative 2, then we got c. Okay, so negative 2 equals to 2 bracket 1 cube minus 1 squared over by 2 plus c. Now, someone tell me what is the answer for c here. Okay, when you substitute negative 2, 1 with x here, then you calculate, you got c. So then settle the problem. After you get C, then you need to update your equation y equals to blah, 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 plus the number of C. Okay, the actual value of C. Then settle the question for A second row. Okay. That is number 4A. Now, for B. For B ni yang seronok. For B, okay, let me draw the diagram. The diagram showing the cone, the side view of ice cream, the side view of cone ice cream. Okay, so draw dulu. Tak berapa cantik tapi tak apalah. Tak payah kisah pun cantik ke tak. Yang penting the idea to solve the problem. Okay. Ax squared tambah 9. Shaded is here. Okay. 27, 0. Okay, saja pun. Alright, guys. This is question number 4B. Number 4B. So, you are given the side view of a cone, of an ice cream. Okay, of an ice cream cone here. So, the point of P here is 27. The curve on the top here equation is given by y equals to ax squared tambah 9. And the point of P is 27. And the height of the cone here, you see that the height of the cone is 7. Oh, that means this one is from origin. I salah lukis lagi. Okay, sebab dia kata the height of the cone is 7. Kejap. The height of ice cream cone is 7. Okay, and the radius is 2. Yalah, betul lah. So, dia sebenarnya pada bawah. Dia mesti kena dekat origin sini. Okay, betul kalau kisah ni, dia sepatutnya kena dekat origin. So, from 0 to here is 7. And from, and then the radius of the cone is 2. So that means here to here is 2 cm. Okay, alright. So now, the soalan asking us, show that A equals to negative half. A, where's your, okay. A here equals to negative half. How we prove that? Okay. So, since the curve equation is given by this, and the point P here actually is not belongs to the triangle, but also belongs to the cone, the curve, right? So we substitute 2 and 7 into this equation, then we can find A. Okay, let's try. So number B1 Roman, B1 Roman. So 7 equals to A is, we don't know, 2 is 2 squared plus 9. So 7 equals to 4A plus 9. Yes, A equals to negative half. We proved already. So the equation of the curve and the point P27 is given. Point P27 is not belongs to the straight line and the triangle bottom, but also belongs to the curve because they are intersect at the same point. So we just substitute 2 and 7 into this equation, then we can solve the A value. So A showing here is equals to negative half. So we already proved the first Roman. Okay, sangat mudah pula. Okay, how about the second Roman? B 4B2. 4B2 dia nak apa? Find the isipadu of the cone before it melting. Okay. So kita nak cari the volume of the ice cream cone. That means this one is the whole diagram. Actually, if we want to find the volume, we just look at the half of the diagram. Okay. Tutup sebelah sini. Tengok sebelah saja. Okay, sebelah saja. We want to find the volume of the whole diagram here. So, when this shape is rotated, that's why it becomes a cone. It's a view side like this. Okay. So now how we find the volume of the cone, ice cream cone here? So there's a 2 side here. There's a 2 region. First region is a right angle triangle. The second region is a curve. So we need to split. So I label it as second region on the top, bottom as our first region. Okay, you see here. This one is a first region, this is second region. This one kita tutup sebab we want to find the volume. So actually they are rotating. So tak perlu tengok yang sebelah sini. Tengok sebelah kanan saja. Alright. Okay. So now, so the first region, okay, 2 Roman. The first region is a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle here, when we rotate, it become a cone, right? A cone, if you still remember. Nampak? It becomes a cone. Sebenarnya ada bulat kat sini. I tak nak lukis lah, nanti buruk. Okay. Alright. Lukis je lah. Supaya korang faham. Okay. It become a cone like this. Okay. So now. The radius of the cone here. The radius. How much the radius? So, this is the coordinate of 0. This one is 2, right? Sorry. This one is 0. This one is 2, right? So, the difference is 2 minus 0, 2. 2 squared pi r squared h. H is the height of the cone. The height of the cone from 0 to here. This is 7. So, just times 7. Then, you get the answer. So, 1/3 times 4 times 7. You're supposed to get 28 over by 3 pi. Okay. Settle for number 1. Okay. So, the first Roman, 23 or 28 over by 3 pi. Okay. 2, because of the coordinate of 2 here, and this is 0. So, the difference is 2. And your H is high from bottom to here. Actually, the gambar salah. Gambar ni sepatutnya dia touch the origin. Okay. Dia kena touch origin. Okay, betulkan gambar balik. Betulkan gambar. Okay, so 0 to 7 here. Okay, so the height is 7. Sorry, sini. So simplify, then you get this. That is the first region. For second region, is a curve. The curve, when you rotate, it become hemisphere. A curve, rotate, it become turun dan bulat di bawah tu, dia akan jadi hemisphere. So instead, we using the formula of hemisphere. If you want to use, also can. But I want to use the integration. So, integrate of the y, we are talking about rotate against y. So, we must use the formula against y. So, the limit from 2, okay, you see here. The limit here is 7, not 2, 7 until the top here is 9. Okay, you look at the equation. Y equals to ax squared plus 9, right? So, 9 is the y-intercept on the top, 9. This is 7. So, that is your height. Okay, 7 to... that is your limit. 7 to 9. Okay. So, 7 until 9. So, pi integrate 7 until 9 integration x squared dy. Okay. That's your second region. So, pi 7 to 9 x squared dy. So, your curve equation here is y equals to ax squared plus 9, right? Now we already know the a value, so update. So y sama dengan negatif half x squared tambah 9, So your equation of y here actually this one. So sekarang we must let the x squared become the subject. Alhamdulillah. So how to make the x squared become subject? So careful when you move the number, okay? So here it will be half x squared equals to 9 tolak y. So x squared equals to 18 tolak 2y. Okay. When we simplify the equation, so half x squared negative, I move to the right, so it becomes positive. Y, I move to the I move to the left, and y move to the right, so it becomes 9 minus y, and the 2 here I bring up here, it becomes expansion, so 18 minus 2y. That's your x squared. So cut and paste, put it here. Okay, 18 minus berapa ni? 18 minus 2y, put it here. So integrate pi 7 until 9, 18 minus 2y dy. Okay, now guys, this is your equation. Okay, so we simplify, we integrate this makcik to get the volume of the second region. So pi 18y tolak 2y integrate, it become 2y squared over by 2, so that is simplified become y squared 7 and 9. So we sub 9 and 7. Minus 7. 18, 7 minus 7 squared. Okay, we substitute like this. pi bracket substitute 9 and then minus substitute 7 and then you get the answer. So you guys need to calculate the answer in terms of pi here. Okay, in terms of pi here. So when you get the second region answer, then you need to plus with the first region answer. This is the first region answer. So plus both together, then you get the total volume of the cone, the ice cream. Okay, the ice cream cone here. Settle for question number 4. Okay, yeah, we still have time, okay, before end of the class. So look at the last question, number 5. Question number 5. I kena cepat sikit sebab masa pun dah nak habis. Okay, question number 5. So number 5. Okay, what we have here. So find the value of M and C. I think maybe number 5 you guys boleh, tak apalah, kita buatlah, habiskan lah. Okay, so number 5, the curve is given like this. Okay. Ukis dulu. Okay, the point here is 42, 42, x equals to 8. Okay, 0. Alright, the curve equation y equals to 32 over x squared. Okay, and the straight line y equals mx plus c. Alright, tangent point is 42. Okay, shaded region is given. Okay, shaded is here. What we want to solve here, what we want to find the value of M and C. Okay guys, so this is question number 5, the last question. The question gives us the curve and the straight line. The point of the point of tangent here, okay, the tangent point here is 4 and 2. Shaded region is here. This is x equals to 8. The curve equation is y equals to 32 over by x squared. Find the, okay, and the straight line is y equal mx plus c. So soalan asking us to find the value of m and c here. Okay, how to find the volume, how to find the value of m and c. So what we need to do is, okay, first thing is 4 and 2 is the point of intersection. Okay, and also 4 and 2 also belongs to what we call that, apa nama tu, belongs to the point of tangent, the tangent point. Okay, the tangent point. Okay, so now what we need to do is, okay, so integrate. Okay, since the y is given, okay, y equals to 32 over x squared. All right, so try to find the dy dx. Okay, to find the dy dx, so make sure your x squared you bring up to the top, so it become, okay, it become 32. It becomes 32 x power negative 2. And then you just do the normal differentiation. So minus 1. Okay. Negative 2 you need to bring down. So it becomes 32 times negative 2. Negative 64. To the power of minus 1 negative 3. Okay. So you're supposed to get like this. When you do the differentiation, negative 64 x power negative 3. Then simplify this makcik. Simplify dulu. It become negative 64 over by x power 3. That is your dy dx. Okay. Now, second, the straight line is given by y equal mx plus c. Okay. So, here what we can do. Okay.